Hi everyone, welcome to the video. Today I'm going to speak about mindfulness. So the last couple of videos I've been talking about present moment awareness, what it is and how we can practice it. So you've got a method of practicing present moment awareness. Hopefully you've been doing that. I wanted to speak about mindfulness because this is a really important thing to know about. Because a lot of people just simply teach mindfulness. You'll hear mindfulness spoken about all the time. In fact, I use the term a lot as well. But there is a right kind of mindfulness and there is a wrong kind of mindfulness. Hopefully you've been practicing and you will see that your mind normally is attracted to a wrong kind of mindfulness, where your mind is full of unnecessary thoughts, such as thoughts of the past experiences, which you cannot do anything about now, or thoughts about the future, which never comes. And if you're having thoughts about a future event that will happen, the future event never happens the way you think it will. So being mindful of those things is ultimately unskillful. Now, people can obsess over these past events, future events, or the random thoughts that happen in between. And I was trying to think about, because these many teachers tell you to be mindful. They say, oh, be mindful, just be mindful, and you'll be okay. Well, as I was trying to think of somebody who might be extremely mindful, I did come up with one. And hopefully once I describe this type of person who is extremely mindful, you'll see what I'm talking about. So the person that I came up with was a stalker. So a stalker is extremely mindful. Why are they extremely mindful? Well, they have an object of their desire that they obsess about, which is usually, if it's a stalker, it's another person. So the image of this other person is always in their mind. And because they're obsessing about this person, and I think it's usually a quality that this person possesses. So if the person is unusually open or has displayed an unusual amount of kindness, perhaps, towards others or towards this person, the stalker would be attracted to that. They'd be attracted to that quality. So what kind of things does the stalker do? Well, the stalker may follow this person, find out where they live, take photographs or videos of this person, the object of their obsession. They may scroll through their social media and secretly take photos or save photos to their devices, things like that. So somebody that's completely obsessed with another person, it's extremely mindful. It's completely mindful, but I'm sure you will agree it is definitely a wrong kind of mindfulness. It's not the type of mindfulness that we want to have. And I'm sure you can think of other examples as well of people that might be extremely mindful, obsessive about a negative quality or a negative state of mind. So mindfulness in of itself isn't skillful. Some people obsess over money, constantly thinking about money, constantly working towards gaining money and wealth. And are these people truly happy? Are they truly happy? Maybe, maybe not. So that's wrong mindfulness. What would be right mindfulness? So to me, right mindfulness would be being mindful of the present moment, which you now have practices for. Being mindful of the present moment. Being mindful of body, that's also a right mindfulness. Being mindful of your own body, being mindful of sensations of body, being mindful of the breath, and also being mindful of mind. Being mindful of mind itself, being mindful of your thoughts, being mindful of the space between thoughts. So right mindfulness is very simple, but it's very difficult to do, especially with the draw to other things that can distract you from a right kind of mindfulness. So the practice of present moment awareness that I've talked about in the previous videos, go back to them. If you haven't seen them, watch them, and they will help you understand what right mindfulness is. And don't get caught in the trap of wrong mindfulness, because it can pull you down some dark paths if you don't watch yourself. Now, not everybody is a stalker, obviously. Not everybody is obsessed with wealth or money. But if you pay attention to the things that you do, the habits that you have, the activities that you engage in, you can ask yourself if it's a right type of mindfulness or not. And again, why do we do this? Why is it important to understand about right and wrong mindfulness? And I always come back to the fact that we need to be able to live with ourselves. We don't want to drive ourselves crazy with the thoughts that we have. We want to achieve some sort of peace of mind at a base minimum. So I hope that helps. Again, continue the work. I know it's challenging, but keep going, and I will see you on the next video.